G-Roll Electronic Productions, baby.
Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matters to we the people. Stranded. Congressmen and others accuse Biden of blocking U.S. citizens from Kabul airport, leaving them to be beaten by the Taliban terrorists. Now, they just leaving our people high and dry out there, turning people around when they're trying to get to the airport. It's just, I don't understand any of his decision making. But the Gateway Pundit reports trickled in throughout Saturday that American citizens in Afghanistan were being blocked by U.S. military and government officials from entering Kabul airport so they could escape the, thanks to Biden, terrorist-controlled nation. Several reports also said Americans are being beaten by Taliban terrorists at the airports, and we reported on that also. The reports reached a crescendo Saturday night with two Texas Republican congressmen and military veterans, Dan Crenshaw and Ronnie Jackson, angrily calling out Joe Biden. I like Crenshaw. Crenshaw, he tweeted out that, America, you need to know this. Biden is not letting U.S. citizens through the airport gates. It has been impossible to get anyone through for the last 24 hours. This administration has been lying about their intent to save Americans. Unforgivable. Now, this is some sick stuff here. And then Jackson said, I'm furious. My team has been on the phone all day trying to get American citizens out. They have been just outside the airport numerous times, but the State Department will not help them. They have been beaten by the Taliban at checkpoints and told to leave and come back with large sums of money. Biden is going to get them killed. Enough. We have put someone who gives a damn in charge right now. We have to put someone who gives a damn in charge right now. This is crazy that congressmen got to come out and say this, because why is he not allowing these people through? What is going on with Biden? What is going on with his administration? Why is he not letting these people through to the airport? I don't understand his rationale. How he's just making these decisions, or is he even making these decisions? We know that this guy has dementia, and most of the time he don't know where he is. He be stumbling and fumbling around. His last press conference a few days ago, he looked beaten. He looked weak. He looked tired. And this is supposed to be the leader of the so-called free world. The article goes on to say that earlier in the day, journalist Laura Logan had made a similar complaint. Quote, most Americans don't understand what's happening in Kabul. Been on this all night again. With no end. U.S. citizens are fighting through enemy lines to get to the airport. When they show their blue passport to the 82nd soldiers at the gate, many are turned away and sent back to the Taliban. All that stands between these Americans and safety home is the U.S. government and military. What kind of backward stuff is this? What kind of backward stuff is this? I would like someone from the administration to come out and tell us why they're turning people away. Reporter Michael Young confirmed all true, getting similar sources on the ground. As did former Trump State Department spokesman Heather Nauert, 100% true. So a lot of people saying this is what's going on. People that was in the government and people that's currently in government. CNN's Clarissa Ward said, quote, talking to a woman, a U.S. citizen who worked as a translator for the U.S. for more than 10 years, who was not able to get into the Kabul airport yet again today. She will try again tomorrow, but is completely terrified, and understandably so. Hey, Cindy Ham. Cindy Ham said, pure evil SOB Biden. That's true. This is because what rationale do you have to not let American citizens into the airport? Why are you turning them away? I would love to hear his excuse, and he's probably not even gonna give one, because mainstream media they're not holding his feet to the fire. They're asking some questions, but not the really tough questions. Except for Peter Doocy. I like Peter Doocy. He's actually the only one that's asking some real questions. But the article goes on to say that Trump admin alum Christina Baum said that she tweeted out that, quote, this sentiment is rampant with our cases on the ground and at HKIA. Taliban now beating U.S. passport holders at the gate. Tear gas too. Wow, that's news to me. I didn't know they were using tear gas on our own citizens. This is crazy. These people had to fight through the Taliban control, make it to the gate to get turned around by your own government. What kind of crap is this? And John Cordello tweeted out, quote, "I'm hearing from people very close to TF Pineapple. TF Pineapple, that's the people we talked about yesterday, who was veterans that came to Afghanistan to help free people going through sewers and all that other stuff. But TF Pineapple, that the State Department is actively blocking the private extractions of Americans by our private operators. Why? Why is the U.S. government leaving Americans stranded to be killed in Afghanistan? Something very sinister is going on. Where is the mainstream media on all this? Why aren't they holding the Biden administration accountable?" Cordello goes on to say that now being told that the State Department is telling nations surrounding Afghanistan not to allow private jets handling the private extractions to land and or refuel. This is inexplicable and evil. So we're getting multiple reports from multiple people that they're turning people around. Glenn Beck came out on Tucker Carlson. He actually went out there. I never really was a big fan of Glenn Beck, but what he's doing right now is courageous. He's actually went out there on the ground and on a private jet trying to fly people out, and they're blocking him. I mean, it's just it's madness. Why aren't they letting Americans go? And then they got an update here that says Afghan vet rep Michael Waltz. He stated that U.S. citizens are not being allowed into Kabul International. Biden has ordered the gates closed. Our fellow Americans will soon be left behind. Unbelievable and unforgivable. What rationale does he have? I can't fathom one. What rationale does he have in not letting people through the airport? American citizens with their passports through the airport. It has to be sinister. The only reason that you're not letting them in is you want something to happen to these people. That's the only conclusion you can come up with. I can come up with. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I'm going to put up some more videos later on today, so stay tuned. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping new stuff. Again, like, share, subscribe, and check out DEMOCREPUBLIX.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace out, y'all.